Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is about 11 things that men do that melt women's hearts. Has there ever been a special girl who melted your heart? Like, she gives you butterflies in your stomach and you think about her all the time and can't help but smile when you're near her. Maybe there's a girl you know right now who makes you feel that way? Wouldn't it be cool if you could make her feel the same? If you could give her butterflies, melt her heart. That would be amazing, right? The truth is, it's really important to know how to do that if you want a happy and lasting relationship. Now, the good news is that you're about to become a pro because I have 11 things that men do that melt women's hearts. And I think you'll be really surprised at how powerful the simple little things are. So make sure to stick with me until the end of this video because you won't want to miss any of these amazing tips. Speaking of your dream relationship. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. As we dive into this, I want to mention 2 more videos that will also help you a lot. Now, as I share this list with you of things that men do to melt women, there are 2 things I need you to do. First, notice the things you're already doing. That you're already good at. And I want you to celebrate those things, okay? Pay attention to those things and pat yourself on the back. The second thing is to pay attention to the things you might not know how to do, or maybe you're not good at yet. One of the most attractive things you can do as a person is to look for ways to improve and learn. But we talked about a growth mindset there and how when you're willing to learn and improve, you're extremely attractive. So 1, celebrate your victories, celebrate what you're doing right. And 2, pay attention to the things you can improve. Because these little things will make you an extremely attractive person. With that, let's start with the first thing a man does that simply melts a woman's heart. Number 1 is to listen to her. Women really connect through conversation. And everyone on this planet wants to feel understood, right? We want to feel appreciated. We want to feel like we matter. And when someone listens to us, it makes us feel special. This is especially true when that really attractive man is listening to her. She feels connected to you. She feels that you are really special because many men, many people in general, don't take the time to listen. So if you're the one listening to her, my God, that's going to melt her heart. Also, when you listen to her, it helps you get to know her better, understand her better, and you can notice the little things. And when you remember the little things and mention them randomly, like her dog's name or her favorite band, or maybe there was a special event and you remembered and asked her about it later, my God, now she feels like she matters to you. She feels special. She feels interesting. And that melts her heart. That's something she's looking for in a partner. So listen to her, pay attention to those little things, and bring them up throughout the conversation. And that will really melt her heart. The next thing you can do to melt her heart might seem small, but it's extremely powerful. It's saying her name. As humans, we love to hear our names. It's kind of our identity, right? And we actually have a chemical reaction, a positive chemical reaction, when someone says our name. Now, this is especially true when someone we're attracted to says our name. So obviously you don't want to overdo it, you know, hi, Jessica. How are you, Jessica? Jessica, I was thinking about you, Jessica. Jessica, can I ask you a question, Jessica? She'll get very annoyed very quickly. Instead, casually drop her name throughout the conversation. When you first see her, when you text her, when you ask her a question, hey, Jessica, I was thinking, blah, 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 whatever it may be. Casually drop her name as you interact with her. And that will make her feel good when she's around you, it will give her those butterflies in her stomach and melt her heart. The next thing men do that makes women melt is when you act masculine and strong. Here's the deal, women expect men to be protective, to be strong, to make them feel safe. And when a man is masculine, she feels very safe with you. She sees you as her superhero, as that protector, as that man who takes care of her in that way. And that's something women want. In fact, it makes women feel more feminine when they're around a masculine man. Which really works because when she's more feminine, you feel more masculine. So it's really a beautiful thing. There's a big misunderstanding, however, about what it means to be masculine. Our society kind of tries to act like masculinity is like a macho grunt. How to explain it differently? That might have been a bit embarrassing to do on YouTube, but let's go with it. But kind of that rugged and tough and almost a bit mean, you know? And kinda dirty. And the truth is that's not masculinity at all. And actually it makes women feel unsafe with you instead of feeling safe with you. So that's not gonna serve you at all. Now, some of the ways I teach my clients in my academy to be more masculine, to really melt her heart and make her insanely attracted to you, are things like boosting your confidence. Confident men are masculine men. Properly pursuing her. When a man pursues a woman properly, it definitely makes him more masculine. She feels safer with you. She sees you as kind of, wow, he's a confident, strong, masculine man. He's hot. Also, being a good man and a kind man, a gentle man. Despite what a lot of society says, she wants a man who has enough inner strength to be kind and caring and good. Inner strength is much more important than outer strength. Not that there's anything wrong with outer strength, but inner strength is more important every time. I also teach you how to use your body language and how to dress to portray yourself as confident and masculine. And that certainly melts her heart because she sees you as a masculine and strong man. By the way, are you ready to stop wasting time on relationships that aren't going anywhere? Are you ready to finally have that special person you can come home to every night? No more going back to an empty house, no more building hopes just to have them shattered. Instead, you have that special person to hold on to forever who loves the real you and treats you well. If that's you right now, if you're nodding your head yes, then I've created my academy just for you, to teach you step by step how to have that kind of relationship. The relationship you want and the relationship you deserve. And the best part is that I simplify and speed up. The truth is you can keep trying to figure it out on your own. There's a big room for error in that and a high risk. You can just keep guessing and hoping it works. Or you can let me teach you all at once. You can learn to be successful right off the bat. You don't need to guess anymore. You can finally just know. Our next thing that men do to melt women's hearts is when you pursue her. Now, we just talked about how pursuing makes you more masculine to a woman. And that, my God, I can never explain how attractive it is to a woman when a man pursues. It does something to her, okay? It makes her see you as strong, as confident. As you show interest in her, her interest in you grows. And the truth is, it helps you feel more confident. It helps you feel more masculine. And you deserve to feel that way. Now, many men get nervous about this simply because if you don't know the right way to pursue, there's a lot of room for error and you can fail miserably, and you don't deserve that. Never forget, pursuing a woman is one of the most attractive things a man can do. Just make sure you're doing it right. Our next thing that men do that melts women is when you defend her, when you support and defend her. Now, obviously, in today's society, there isn't much need to physically defend her and fight the villain. Although obviously that can happen. But generally what defending her means in today's society is standing up for her, supporting her. Maybe if there's an argument, supporting her. Or if someone is treating her unfairly, politely and appropriately intervene and support and defend her. When a man does something like that, my God, he just became her superhero, okay? That's how you become her knight in shining armor. If she knows you're by her side, if she knows you're there for her, my God, that does something to her that you can't even imagine. It certainly melts her heart. The next thing you can do to melt her heart is to treat her with kindness and sensitivity. Every person on this planet is imperfect. That's no surprise to any of us. And we all need a little compassion. We all need a little sensitivity. We're all a little self-conscious about one thing or another. And when she sees that you're a kind man, you're a gentle man, then she knows her heart is safe with you. Now, our next thing you can do to melt her heart goes hand in hand with this. And that is to treat others with kindness. When a woman is getting to know you, maybe thinking about a lifelong relationship with you, she's wondering what kind of effect you being part of her life would have on her. So, how you treat her family, her friends, how you treat children, she always wonders how that will affect her life. And when she sees that you're a kind man and a kind man to others, not just to her, now she knows that you really are a kind, gentle man, instead of just treating her well, just to win the girl. This is especially true when we're talking about people weaker than you. So, like children or animals or someone who needs help in some way. When she sees that you treat people with kindness, you treat people well, compassion, my goodness, that's how you melt her heart. Okay, our next way for you to melt her heart is a little complicated, so pay close attention. That's giving her gifts. However, you need to make sure you're giving her gifts at the right time. Many people will think, oh, give her gifts, and then they'll give her gifts before they even really know her or before they've been dating for a while. Don't do that. If you're giving her gifts before dating for a while, that will scare her off. The reason is that you're acting as if there's an emotional closeness that doesn't yet exist because you're not dating. So that's my warning. However, when you get to know her and have been dating for a while, giving her gifts out of the blue is lovely. And it doesn't need to be huge. You know, you don't need to give her a yacht. It can be a single rose, or it can be her favorite chocolate, or maybe you're out and she says, oh, that's cute. You can buy it for her. Whatever it is. Much depends on how long you've been dating, but those little gifts, especially when you're in a legitimate relationship, those little gifts are adorable. They let her know that you're thinking of her and certainly melt her heart. Quick question before we move on. Are you enjoying this video? Should I make more videos on how to melt her heart and make her feel special? If I should, comment special in the comments below to let me know. Your feedback really helps me as I prepare new videos, so let me know if it's something you want. Comment special And if you have any questions or comments while you're there, leave them in the comments too. Okay, the next thing that men do that melts women is when you establish appropriate boundaries. This is another thing that makes her feel secure. This is one of my favorites to teach you how to do in my academy. It's something that most people don't know how to do and aren't doing, so it really sets you apart. When she sees that you're a man who sets appropriate boundaries, she feels safer with you. She sees that you won't let people take advantage of you. And you'll also support her and help her not to let people take advantage of her. As humans, we tend to feel safe with people who set boundaries simply because we know where we stand. And boundaries can and should always be set in a very appropriate and polite manner. This definitely is something that may seem small, but 100% it makes her feel secure with you, which melts her heart. The next thing that men do that melts women is when you smile at her. Never underestimate the power of a smile. When someone smiles at us, it actually releases chemicals that make us feel good, and we feel good. It gives us that boost. And if I've said it once, I've said it a million times, people like people who make them feel good. Not only does it make her feel good, but it also helps her see that you're a fun person to be around. No one wants to marry someone who is always in a bad mood. Like, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? Instead, she wants someone who can be playful, who can be laid back, who can be nice. Now, as a bonus tip, it's especially effective when you smile with your eyes. You have a real connection with someone when they smile with their eyes. Now, this is something you can practice if you want. There's a big difference between just smiling. It's kind of hard for me to do, but I'll try and show you. You can just smile, or you can smile with your eyes, and your eyes can light up as much as your smile. Feel free to practice this in the mirror. It's incredibly effective. And the truth is, when you do this, you also get a boost. So it's totally a win-win situation. Many people think, well, if you're a strong man, you don't smile. And that's not true. The strongest men are willing to be vulnerable. And that includes smiling. Our next thing that men do to melt women is when you dress well and take care of yourself. The truth is, you like it when she looks good, right? That makes you feel good. That melts your heart, gives you butterflies in your stomach, and makes you smile all the time. And she wants that too. She also wants someone who takes care of themselves. So dress well, take a shower, brush your teeth, fix your hair, wear nice clothes, trim your nails. That melts her heart, and she'll see you as more attractive. That makes her feel more attracted to you. So 100% dress well and take care of yourself. Now, the last thing I want to share with you that melts her heart is when you're authentic. The truth is, no matter what you do, no matter how amazing you are, if you're not authentic, she won't trust you, she won't feel safe with you, and she won't fall in love with you. What does it mean to be authentic? It means that you are yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. Don't try to be someone you think she wants you to be. Just be yourself. And when you're authentic, she feels safe with you, she trusts you, she falls in love with you. That melts her heart. And I always want to encourage you to be yourself, even if it means losing her, because you deserve someone who likes the real you. And if she doesn't like the real you, it's better to find out now than after you're deeply involved. So always be yourself. With that, my wonderful friend, I hope you now have an amazing list of things that men do to melt women's hearts. And I want to know which one will you implement first. Comment below and let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and share it with a friend. Let's melt all the hearts. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That's what allows me to keep making videos like this for you. Thanks for watching, my wonderful friend. You're amazing. And I'll see you in the next video.